Have you heard of anything so crazy? Gosh. Oh! Look who's here! How are you? I've missed you so much. How you fucking doing? I've missed you so much. How you fucking doing? My name is Baby Girl. Today's my birthday too. And yes, I'm not lying to you. Today's my birthday. Oh, it's my birthday video. I'm posting this on my birthday on purpose. And look, I even got all dressed up. I did my nails long. Yes. They're press on, but, you know, I decided to do it that way. I just didn't know I could go to the salon. I didn't even know that they did this. Fucking shit. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself again like I always fucking do. Slow it down, bitch. Oh, by the way, if you are part of my community, you're my lovely bitch. You are a member, you are a lovely fucking bitch. But guess what we do on this channel? Every single video, I pick a special member. I pick a name, and then every single video, you, if you're a member, have a chance to have a big shout out from me. I might even sing you a song. It doesn't get any better than that. You know you love the songs. Okay? I am full of the songs. Call me Disneyland, okay? I sing songs. Today's special featured member of this video, Mellow Yellow. Ooh, ooh, Mellow Yellow. You are a special member on my channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you for being here. There you go. See? Now, you can't say that wasn't a cute fucking little song. Alright? Just because I have a man voice when I sing. I have a tenor bass voice. I can't help it. I have two brothers on my dad's side. And both of them are tall as shit. They got real deep voices too. I do 5 featured subscribers. So you also have a chance, even if you're just a subscriber. Because, not just a subscriber, I shouldn't say that, because I am very grateful for my subscribers as well. My members, it's $1.99 to become a member. So, I mean, you get everything with just that $1.99. I don't have those other tiers. You just do the $1.99 and you get to have all the things. You know what I'm saying? The member shout-outs in the videos. You get member lives that I'm going to start doing here soon. You get the member-only posts because I like to tell you guys how I'm doing. I ask you guys, how you doing? How's everything? How's the family? We try to be very caring on my channel, my community. It's one of the most loving, understanding, beautiful communities on YouTube, and I am so grateful for you. So I just wanted to say that 5 subscribers also have a chance every single video, but I'm changing it up this time. And I want you guys to just remember that after you watch this video, look for the pinned comment, okay? Now the instructions are in the pinned comment of what you got to do to get a random shout out, subscriber shout out, okay? So, I mean, it's nothing major. Like, I'm not telling you to, like, climb a mountain or nothing like that. I'm just saying, you know. Jeez, calm down. First off here, I want to promote myself too. See, I'm going ahead. Become a member. And then also, please check out my second channel. I need to start adding more videos over there, so I understand if you don't even want to subscribe. But please do. Also, pretty soon here, coming up in the world of baby girl. Oh God, I gotta stop. Oh, it's like I'm a fucking walking musical. Anyways, let's get to this video. See, there we go again. Son of a bitch. I'm never gonna stop. It's an addiction. First, I'm gonna comment on a few clips of the fucking bitches video she made on the YouTube. And I suppose I won't be able to do it the way I want to do it, where I do clip of the video of hers, because she'll copyright it. So I'll go ahead and sit there and react with you, bitch. Fucking bitch. Stupid ass fucking bitch.
Thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to kind of go off the beaten path from my normal content that I usually do. Usually I do kind of cute little trendy videos, but I'm kind of wanting to focus on a serious issue. So I'm going to talk about this today, and I hope you stay tuned long enough to honestly get a lot of good information from this video. So I really want to talk about the dangers of cyberbullying. I think that in America and honestly all over the world, we are facing a huge problem with cyberbullying right now. The areas in which I think are the pitfalls of social media is that, yes, there's community guidelines that are put in place.
Sorry to pause so fucking alley, but cut me some slack. It's Gypsy Rose. I mean, but yeah, there are community guidelines, definitely, in which you and your little crew have all violated community guidelines. Okay? In fact, so much so that you yourself are kicked out of the creator program. So that you hopped your little fanny over here to YouTube because, God forbid, if you're not making that money, you know? Gosh, it's not about advocacy or anything with you. It's all about that bottom line, right? I mean, how many channels does Bree have now? Fuck, man. I'll try really hard not to keep pausing, though, a million fucking times. I promise.
Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. So there are community guidelines that are put in place to prevent cyberbullying, harassment, doxing, and what have you. But the problem lies is that there is a local law, there is state laws, there's federal laws. However, if you are in a situation that you're being harassed or bullied from someone in another state, say I'm in Louisiana and I'm being bullied from someone in a different state. Okay, my local law enforcement will not know how to handle something that is a federal situation. And that is, I think, the biggest pitfall that people face when combating online bullying. The amount of people that I have seen personally myself be able to say such heinous and horrible things online with little to no reprimand by these companies or social media guidelines. It's disturbing, and I really feel like this is an issue.
Bitch. Who is you calling disturbing? Because, I think the only disturbing one in the room would be you. For one, talking about the stupid shit that you do is our opinions. We have every fucking right to voice our opinions, just like you do, honey. Okay? If you're going to put it out there, we can't have an opinion about it. And there's nothing you can do about it. And these are things that you make public. So if you've made this public, I have every right to my opinion and thoughts on that. Now, if I call you names in my video, those too are my opinions. That's what I think of you. So literally, you can't do a fucking thing about what I create in a video about you or anybody else. You make these fucking stupid ass fucking decisions and expect everybody to have absolutely no reaction at all. Just be whatever. Who cares? Right? Who cares? Who gives a shit? There's no rules in Gypsy's world. Well, there's rules in baby girl's world. So bitch, wake up. You are incredibly ignorant if you believe that there will ever be a day that we forget about what you did. You've got to be out your mind. Oh my God. Did you hear what she said? I know. Oh my god. Oh.
It does not get talked about enough, and it goes beyond me. It's not just me that I am.
You'll face the judgment day one day, but guess what, honey?
Time and time again, I've seen.
Guess what's not a forgivable sin according to Christianity?
And the level of just shit that they have to deal with when just living their lives.
Murder.
And a lot of people are really
that
just
dang word that you don't like, you know? You don't like that damn M word, do you, Gypsy Rose?
They can come up with,
stupid ass fucking bitch.
And
you are diabolical!
So, let's get down to the nitty gritty of it right now. So,
stupid bitch. How about that nickname instead? How about we go with that? Yeah, I think that's a great nickname for you, Gypsy Rose. So, oh wait, am I bullying you now? Oh damn, shit. Well, remember guys, these are all my opinions, and this is all for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is also alleged.
I can speak on my own personal experience.
Anyways, fix this stupid
I have a criminal history,
video.
And with that being said, there are certain, I guess we say, opinions and certain things that I have to deal with as, number one, a felon, number two, on parole, currently on parole, getting off of parole in about 2 weeks and 6 days. But the duration of my parole, the amount of bullying and harassment that I have had to go through is
watch your fucking mouth.
Everything from people reporting me to my parole officer, and these are false reports, which I will make a separate video explaining the conditions of parole, and how all these people were like, she violated her parole, and it wasn't true. Which kind of leads into gossip and the.
She must have seen my channel.
Damage that gossip can do.
I think she might have seen my channel.
We have a lot to talk about.
Because
I would love to be able to open up my comment sections.
She's
but
been
as
talking
a
about
mother, I am not able.
unfiltered
I'm not able to go in and pick apart each.
I'm very unfiltered, and I've never really heard her talk about anybody being as vile as I can be to you, Miss Gypsy Rose. You make my ass itch, Miss Gypsy Rose.
I watch on a daily basis, and I am baffled at how little can be done in the moment, or even at all, to prevent and have.
You smell like a yeast infection, Gypsy Rose. Oh yes, Gypsy Rose. I will call you whenever I want to. I will say whatever I want to. Why? Because I can. Oh, just like you can kill your mom and try to tell me how to live. Fuck you, Miss Gypsy Rose. Please go fuck yourself, Miss Gypsy Rose. Oh, sorry guys. It was just coming. It was just flowing out, okay? Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta sing. Anyways, yes, when you planned to unalive the woman that gave you life on this earth, okay? She was not perfect, but she loved the absolute shit out of you, Gypsy Rose. Okay? I feel her agony whenever I think about her lying there as she's looking up at you, stabbing her to death. You stabbed her over and over. Can you imagine the horror that went through her mind just for that split second? Maybe where she was just looking dead into your face as you did it. Or weren't you looking at her? Are you too much of a coward? Do you ever think about that, Gypsy Rose? Does that ever bother you? Does the unaliving of your mother ever cross your fucking mind? Or did you just erase it? And just eliminate that part of your life like it never fucking happened. So Nick can sit in prison and suffer because of what you did. And your mother's in her grave. But you can sit up here online and complain. And bitch and whine and moan. Bitch, as far as I'm concerned, you don't have a right.
Nobody's perfect. Okay?
You deserve to suffer in every way fucking possible.
You got an argument
as far as I'm
section and
concerned.
You're like, oh, you're stupid. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
So if you're thriving,
that's online bullying. I'm
I don't
guilty of
think
it.
that's okay.
I'm sure you are
I don't
too.
care
Nobody's
if
perfect. The point is, it's not.
you wake up
matter
and
if-
feel blessed
if
that
we are
you
guilty
have
of it or
fucking
not.
toilet paper to
It's
wipe
about,
your ass
hey,
with.
you
I
probably
pray to
judged
God
my
that
life,
you don't
and,
have any every
it's not
time you
okay.
go in there.
And that behavior needs
I
to
swear,
stop.
I'm gonna wish the
And
worst.
Just recognizing
But wait.
that we are all individuals, that you don't know me, I don't know you.
I don't know
what's
if I
going on in your mindset,
want
you
to
don't know
put
what's
that
going on in
out
mine.
there.
You
So,
don't know if I'm having a hard day.
we know
I
it
don't
was
if you're
all
having a
you,
hard day.
Gypsy, though.
So with
That's
that being
all.
said, you never know someone's mindset and what their breaking point is. What they can
So, if you want what you call bullying, even though it's not, to stop, you need to go away. What about how you allegedly bullied your mom for years before you unalived her, before you just, wiped her out? I used to intern with the coroner's office, right? Okay, I was actually in school at the time where I lived, and I was going for my bachelor's degree in my bachelor's of science degree in criminology. Can I talk? I would always go around, when I would go in, I would have to go around the bodies with a piece of paper that had the outline of a male and an outline of a female. Okay, and I would take either paper, you know what I mean? And they would have the front side and the back side of each sex, right? So I would go around and I'd have to write down all of the scars, cuts, lesions, lacerations, whatever it might be. Stab wounds, of course, etc., etc., written down on this piece of paper. But I would always sit there and wonder while I was doing that, their story. What was that person's life story? I just would think about what could it have been how did they live? Who's possibly missing them right now, and do a little prayer for them. And I would just have a lot of respect for that. But what story did your mother have to tell after death? I mean, my God, the woman actually had to look at and stare into the eyes of the daughter, the love of her life, the daughter that she raised, that she cherished, that she did everything for, even if it meant prison time. At the end of the day, she gave you the childhood that she wanted to give you. Yes, she did it illegally. We get that part. But does that mean that, that's okay, you can go ahead and unalive her? No. Horrifically. You couldn't even allow her to rest in peace without desecrating her name.
What they can handle. So many cases I've been kind of looking at are teens and individuals who suffer from depression.
Fuck you.
So if someone is suffering from depression and you're calling them names like ugly, fat, stupid, all of the names you can think of, that you never know if your words are going to be the thing that triggers them to do the unthinkable and unalive themselves, potentially unalive themselves. You don't know that. So the words that you say could have a huge lasting impact on someone's life, someone's mental health. You have more power than you think. If someone is like, I don't let the comments get to me, I don't look at it.
Bitch,
you do.
I pray that you have a bad day every day of your life.
Hard to
I pray the worst for you in every situation. Okay? But you know what? Like I said,
haters gonna hate.
I have to stop.
And why I'm thinking about this now is because I'm starting to realize excuse me. I'm starting to realize that
breathe in and breathe
it
out.
might not be an issue right now, but
and for myself, so that I don't carry around hatred for myself. I hope you always have a blessed
when she is 16.
Oh my God. ugh, even saying, I can't, like, ugh, gives me the fucking willies to even say that. To even try to say that I want you to have a good day makes me sick. Oh, oh my God, I tap out. I done. Ding, ding, ding. I can't. I can't be nice to this bitch. I just fucking can't. I don't know what it is. I can't. So, a lot of you like it. You watch my channels.
17, 18, 25, she's going to go on social media. And my fear that I feel like I know is going to happen, I don't want it to happen, but it's kind of inevitable. It happens to everybody that associates with me or in my life, like family, friends, significant other, whatever. They get bullied. And they are a target because they are close to me. So with that being said, when my daughter becomes a teenager and she goes on social media, she's going to face a lot of criticism. She's going to face a lot of bullying. As much as I don't want that for her, it's inevitable. So with that being said,
I almost had a heart attack. Because I know what she's going for, but as she started to mention Aurora becoming a teenager, I know you know what I'm talking about. Girl, you was just hunting on OBTV or Omegle or whatever it is. You were just on there. You know? You are so nasty. So nasty. Go wipe more fucking baby shit on your arm and go somewhere with your fucking nasty ass. I swear to God. You make me fucking... Bitch, if I throw up in this video because of you. I swear to God, my mouth is watering right now. If I throw up, I'm coming over.
A simple life that my life is not as interesting as y'all think. So honest. I make a video of what it's like in my daily life and people are like, that was boring. Yeah, my life is boring. So that's it's not always going to be drama filled and exciting. Gypsy gets into it with her ex, and Gypsy's texting this person, and that's not my everyday life. My everyday life is feeding my baby, changing my baby, watching a TV show, playing with my baby, playing
excuse me, no, honey. You really have such a fucked up mind. I mean, there's some. Well, we know you have a deletion and a multiplication and a fucking division, and I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying you have a lot of things going on up there. There's something fucking going on up there. Something screwy. Okay? And it's been a long time. You need to go somewhere. Because never, ever, 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 ever will I or anyone else bully your child. If anything, we are going to try to be advocates for your child. If she ever needs help, she would hopefully have people to cry out to. Because we're going to be worried about her. We're not going to be fucking bullying her. We're bullying you because of what you did to your mother and the fact that you couldn't be accountable and you came out here and showed your whole ass on the internet for everybody to see, and now you want to retract and act like you are just this sweet girl. Don't pay attention. No, bitch. No fucking way. No. If we give you an inch, you're going to take a mile. And then, well, I mean, you brought Aurora into this mess. You knew already what was going on for you with everything. And you decided to get pregnant. Don't tell me it was a fucking oops. Why the fuck else would you be at a fertility clinic? You are so delusional. Oh. I mean, if you go crazy at home one day and decide to go on another unaliving spree, who's to say Aurora won't be in your way? Don't say you wouldn't be sick like that, because who kills their mom? Nobody. That's a sick fucking thing to do. Not just because you unalived her, but for all the reasons involved with that, the factor that that's your mother. God, sometimes.
People with real life feelings, feelings that are valid, and we are trying to navigate the public eye, the public opinion, while still maintaining a humble presence that we get humbled on a daily. And we are not perfect. We never claim to be perfect. So when we post on social media, we are posting as not as celebrities. We are posting as an everyday
Oh, really?
person.
No
And
Jamona,
on
the
social media to begin with. I've seen a lot of people say, well, she needs to get off the
no
line,
Ruby.
offline. Okay, that goes to the First Amendment right.
They don't come out to play. What about Ken?
I have the right to speak my mind.
So do we. And also, your mother had a right to her life, okay? Didn't she? We also have a right to our opinions. So we too have a First Amendment right. Look at that. Gee willikers. Not everybody having that right. Come on, Gypsy Rose.
Right to speak publicly. There is nothing that is in my parole paperwork that is preventing me from.
Your ugly ass went and took your fucking mother's life, and then you act like this.
If I want to,
you need to rewatch your videos.
You know, we're not doing it because we're attention seeking.
Because I think that a lot would change in you if you reflected, but maybe not.
And it's so sad.
I don't know.
So many people.
I can't tell with you because honestly, you probably would.
Feel better. And the sad part is they can get away with it. You can report comments, you can report videos, but there's so much that slides by that I always see no violation, no violation, no violation. This person straight called me stupid. They hate me. It says on their video the word hate. No violation. What else can I do? So I have struggled the past year and a half with social media. You see that play out in the show. You see that play out in my reactions. A lot of people are like, don't go watch it. Don't look at it. Don't read the comments. I'm human. I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to want to speak.
Video. I'm going to tag him actually in her video because I really, really, really hope that he watches it. I'll send it to him or something. Oh, you're a narcissist that likes to feed your ego, so you also like to see what everybody says after you fed your ego so that, you know, you can just be nosy and see what everybody's saying. And it's so that you can play the victim, just like you're doing in this fucking video right here. It's exactly, you know, like textbook narcissist, exactly what they would do, you know. Sit there and do something horribly wrong, make the other person feel bad for it, and then make themselves the victim. And all of a sudden it turns around to be all about them. Just like you're doing right now. You know, I'm done watching this. I can't watch you anymore. So I'm done reacting to this, but I just wanted you guys to see that I did see this bullshit ass video. Then I found this video by Nadatha. Now, she is awesome. I love her content on TikTok and on YouTube now. I respect her a lot for everything she does, and her passion for the advocacy is just so inspiring. No matter what you're passionate about, you watch her speak about that and you immediately feel pumped about what you are passionate about. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy watching her content. Well, then I got on my computer and guess what? Nadatha followed me on TikTok. I said, oh my God, I almost shit a little. So, I get so happy about stuff like that. It really means a lot to me when another creator who also works their ass off to do what they do sees you and gives you some, you know, recognition, I guess. Even if it's just a follow or whatever. It's not just a follow, but I'm grateful. Thank you, Nadatha. Glad to have you.
Okay, first of all, I want to give credit where credit is due. This is the T page with T. And if you guys aren't following her, go ahead and head over there and give her a follow. Because she's talking about something that initially made me start making Gypsy content and what I am so passionate about. And I never would have found this information had it not been for her. I really like all of her videos. They're very informative and her perspective is very deep, below surface level. I appreciate your work, girl. Let's just read it together, huh? Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Public figure, author, social media influencer, advocate. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a survivor, advocate, dedicated to prison reform and mental health awareness. Really? She's dedicated? All the time you must put into it. Her journey through the criminal justice system has given her a unique perspective on the urgent needs for systematic change. What have you done? Nothing, except lie. During her time in prison, Gypsy witnessed firsthand the challenges that incarcerated individuals face, particularly the lack of access to adequate mental health services, comprehensive rehabilitation programs, and support systems essential for success to reintegration to society. You don't do a dadgum thing. You refuse therapy. Ugh. Didn't participate in any of it whatsoever. She witnessed firsthand the struggle. You didn't do anything. You were lazy as all get out in prison. You did nothing. You barely wanted to go to class to get your GED. And how would you know, again, I've said this before, how would you know what the mental health system lacks when you never went? You can't reform something. You don't know what they offer and what we need and what we don't need and what you got and what you didn't get because you didn't go to begin with. All you had to do was drop an HSR to mental health and you could have been seen. You never went. Comprehensive rehabilitation programs. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, the ones that you never participated in? Or the ICBC class that you don't even use because you've got out and shifted to where you don't even take accountability for your crime. You blame everybody else, but take absolutely no accountability. Because, again, when you created a victim, you lost the right to have a victim. Oh, that's right. The two people, Nicholas Godejohn and Dee Dee, they don't get the same chance you do to change your life because you created victims. You don't even apply the one class that you took, the one actual deep dive class that should have helped you. You don't even apply it because it was all a bunch of crap. You faked it. Support systems essential for success and to reintegration into society? What? You have got to be, I just pooped the bed. You got to skip all that. Support systems? What support system? What classes did they make you take? What re-entry home did you have to live through? Did you have to get up and get on the bus every morning at 6 a.m. to ride all the way across town to go to work? Learn how to save money so you can pay your bills? Learn how to balance a checkbook for the first time? Face any of the things that make it hard to reintegrate into society as somebody coming out of prison? No family. Nobody clean or sober or doing right in your life that can guide you. No driver's license, social security card. No job because they don't want to hire you as a felon. No vehicle to get you from one side to the other, and you better pray if you're not released to a rural area where they don't have transportation. The stigmas. I guess you didn't get unscathed by the stigma. No, you didn't have to go through anything because you got out and everything was handed to you. Everything. Including a platform that you didn't earn nor deserve. You've put no work into anything. And you know nothing about reintegration into society. Nothing about that system. Waste your $10,000. It's not advocacy if it's built on selfish gain. It's not bravery, it's not activism or healing when someone skips the real work, never serves, never shows up for others, and suddenly slaps on the label of advocate simply because the media handed them the spotlight after they murdered their mother. Real advocates don't use tragedy as currency and call it purpose. They've walked a hard road, often unnoticed, often unpaid. They serve in silence. They show up when no one is clapping. They fight for people besides themselves. What's really heartbreaking? When the world crowns Unaliver as a celebrity and starts calling her a hero, while those who actually fight for justice, healing, and change get pushed to the side. That's just wrong. That's the failure of a society that confuses fame with truth and infamy with impact. Advocate is not just a word to try to paint you in some positive light. It's not just a word you throw around like some trending hashtag. Don't become an advocate just because you're a famous unaliver and suddenly you need a marketable brand. You become an advocate by serving people, by caring about other people, loving other people, by showing up, by sacrificing, not for likes, not for money, but because you actually care. Let's be real. She hasn't served a single person but herself. She doesn't show up to help unless there's a paycheck, a camera, or a crowd. Well, the rest of us are out here paying for our own gas, our own print materials, using our own broken hearts and stories to bring real change. And we're doing it with no spotlight, no PR team, and sure the heck no 10,000 speaker fee. She says she's an advocate for prison reform. Where? What program has she built? What legislation has she fought to change? What reform has she brought to a single system? She says she's an advocate for mental health. But what has she done besides sell her trauma like it's a product? This is not advocacy, it's marketing. And let's be real honest. Reform doesn't come from exploitation. It comes from integrity, from scars, from humility, from people who didn't schmurder to get a platform, but who survived and turned their pain into purpose for the sake of others. So no, don't call her an advocate. Call it what it is. A rebrand built on tragedy sold for profit and wrapped in just enough buzzwords to fool a society addicted to fame.
Of your content. Also, I too love the T page with the T. I've spoken to her, I think, a couple times, and she's really sweet. yeah, and she was just like very sweet about me putting her videos in my content. So I'm just very grateful for talking to her about that. I commented on this, and I think that's how Nadatha found me, honestly, to follow me, because this video is crazy. What Nadatha is saying, because she's so passionate about what she stands for. Okay, and like I said, that's inspiring. It's beautiful to see somebody have a passion like that, because people tend to be so selfish nowadays, you know? And it's very sad, because I'm not like that whatsoever. I will give you every last thing I have and walk away from you as if I'm still full of abundance, you know? Because another time will come that I will obtain what I need. You know what I mean? You're fake as fuck, Gypsy Rose. Be passionate about a good cause, Gypsy Rose, without branding it and having to monetize off of it for once. You know what I mean? That would be nice. That would be something that people could praise you for, because if people see you doing good, people will respect the fact that you're doing good. But the fact of the matter is that you are just so unbelievably delusional that you still don't see the point we're trying to make, and it's ridiculous now. It really is. Be passionate like Nadatha is. Why don't you start advocating like Nadatha does instead of lying about it like you are in this video? I mean, people would respect you at least somewhat then. And if you could be actually accountable too. So please, y'all, just please watch this video. And then I refresh TikTok, and guess what I see next? I mean, it's one thing after another. Oh. So I love Lauren Cherie's videos, okay? Mommy Needs a Nap on TikTok. I do. I really love her videos. She's a great creator. You know, she puts a lot of work into her stuff. And so if you don't know who she is, I'm sure you do, though, if you watch my channel, because I've always, you know, I always use her stuff. Sorry, I got an itch on my leg. It's driving me. I refreshed TikTok, and there she was. I won't lie. I got excited to watch the video. Gypsy Rose is trolling us again. I swear to God. Gypsy, you're not going to ever beat Trisha Paytas, okay? Stop trying to beat Trisha Paytas. You never. It's never gonna happen. This bitch is trying to say that she has never known that you could have long nails put on at the nail salon.
You're crazy.
I mean, I know it's not anything serious, but why does she have to lie about literally every fucking thing in her life? Everything. That's a dumb fucking lie. Stupid as fuck. But here we are talking about it. Gypsy Rose, I want to punch you in the face. So fucking bad. But I am like almost 6 foot tall, and you know, I just feel like if I punched you, I would completely annihilate you, and I don't want to. I'm not that horrible of a person. I just don't think I could. Call me crazy. I know you guys are probably saying, what? But I just don't think I don't think I could.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard cannot be serious right now. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Because I did not know that you could get your nails done long and it not be press-ons. So I'm just learning this at 33 years old. This whole time I've been using press-ons.
There's absolutely no way that GRB didn't know that long nails were an option at the nail salon. The first thing they ask you is, would you like your nails short or long? They ask you what length you'd like. When the nails are put on, they are long. They cut them down to the size you'd like. And remember, she had her nails done right out of prison. This is an act, y'all. It's an act to seem innocent, to seem sheltered. This one is absurd. And remember last time GRB tried to post her first times, like swimming and on the swing, they were debunked. There's absolutely no way. None. They ask you, there's no way.
It wouldn't be good for her. I don't think she would live through it. If I could, you would be meeting the devil that day. goofy ass shit that I come up with in my brain about Gypsy Rose and your bullshit. And honestly, it's because you never know what could be real. Also, I will always make sure that the creator's username will be displayed next to the video. And I try to get a hold of them and tell them. Some of them I haven't gotten to, and I apologize. Because, sometimes I see the video and I get real excited and I use it and then I forget to. Anyway, I will do that. I want to be diligent about that. But a lot of them I have contacted and told them that I used the video or two. And they've all been very, very nice about it. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. It's just because I agree with you. And it's, publicity for you too. You know what I'm saying? Using your shit. Come on. Here's why you should love me. I like to do this with the nail sign. It makes you feel so. Have you noticed? I'm sure you have. I like to make sure I'm respectful. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Listen to me saying I don't want to disrespect anyone. I am literally growing up, you guys. Right before your eyes. Wow. What a moment in time. It's my birthday. Keep that in mind. Cash App and Amazon wishlist in the description below. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Well, no. I'm disrespectful to Gypsy Rose. That's it. I know I need to let go. I need to forgive her, but no. No. I don't want to forgive her. Why do I have to? Right now is not the time. I am still in my angry period with that, and I can't do it yet. I gotta wait till I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But in conclusion, y'all, Gypsy is a loser. She's a liar without a cause. Or wait, it's a rebel. Well, either way. She is so incredibly ignorant, but so ignorant is also a narcissist. Ignorant narcissists are a little bit harder to reach, like emotionally or spiritually, because they have an ego and they have to feed that ego, right? So that means that they're ignorant, but they think that they're smarter than you. And they will confuse you, though, more than anything they ever do. Because, you got to keep up with all of their lies. Gypsy lives in her own reality as if she doesn't she kind of just blacks out that part of her life, like it didn't happen, it doesn't exist. Many of us, to be honest, she's like a spectacle, so we just kind of spectate the situation and fucking just watch a moron live her life. Yeah, watch a moron live her life with a huge ego at that. It's like they thrive off of their own stupidity. You know what I mean? They'll be completely fucking wrong. Basically, she won't change or ever be accountable unless something happens in the universe that makes her do it. Something that really will, shove a stick up her ass and wake her up or some shit. I can't talk about this bitch anymore. I gotta get out of here. Oh, do something with yourself. I don't know what I'm trying to say over here. Mellow Yellow, I'm so glad that you were the member of the channel, you bitch. You are a member of this channel, you bitch. You are. You bitch. Remember to hit that like button. I told you guys. And now she's trying to get the comment. Look for the pinned comment. Remember, the pinned comment of this video is going to have instructions on how you, as a subscriber, can have a random shout out. It's not anything big. It's not like you got a lot to do. It's 2 or 3 things or whatever. I don't remember. Okay, and it's just so that my video gets pushed through the algorithm a little bit more, so that more people see me, and so that I can get better out there with other creators and collab and do all the things. Okay? Because I want to do what you guys want to see happen. And so far, everybody is been so great in this community. Everybody's on board with everything we're doing. And I am actually like so happy in my life right now. Because I feel so blessed. And I'm so grateful for you guys. And I don't know, a bitch is blessed. I gotta start replying to comments more. I know, I'm sorry, I've been slacking. I do read all my comments, but I just haven't responded, and I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. I have had some diabolical issues with my back. I don't know why I keep using that word, and that's not an excuse. I should always make you guys come first. So, I do apologize. I'm so sorry, okay? Can you please forgive me? Come on. I tried so hard. Please. Okay. I just hope you can forgive me. Become a member. It's $1.99. You get everything. You get member-only live streams. You get videos a day early with no ads. And sometimes when I'm wearing my frisky pants, I make the video 2 days early with no ads. Who said that? I don't know. Was it you? I don't know. Remember, it's my birthday. I think I've said it 15 times. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. If I don't shut the fuck up, I'm so sorry. It's just another day. I'm really too old to celebrate, I guess. I don't really do anything anyways. My mom is making me something real special. And I love it when my mom makes me gifts because she is such a great fucking jack of all trades artist. So when she makes me something, it's amazeballs. But you want to make me tickled pink for my birthday? I just need a coffee from Starbucks. Okay, and then I need a jar of pickles, the big size ones. Hey, you better get your mind out of the gutter. A great big chef salad with the fat-free ranch and a few croutons. A little bit of cheese, you know what I'm saying? Movie and Chris and Bubba and my Mew Mew. That's a great fucking birthday in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Thank you for coming here, whatever day it is, whatever time it is. I love you. Goodbye. If I start, I better stop.